Joshua 24:15 says, "As for me and my family, we will serve the Lord." Joshua had done well. He had served God and his people, leading the Israelites across the Jordan River and into the promised land that God had said they would inhabit. But now he was getting on in years. Death was at its door. And like many Old Testament patriarchs, he gathered his energy to deliver a final farewell address. The final two chapters of Joshua recording his challenging words. Joshua began by reviewing Israel's history. Time and time again, God had taken care of his people, and time again, the people had turned away from God and disobeyed him. Then the aged leader challenged his listeners to recommit themselves to living the kind of life God demands of them. Fear the Lord and serve him wholeheartedly, he said in Joshua 24:14. But Joshua had been around long enough to know that not everyone who heard him would follow his suggestion. Verse 15 says, "Choose today whom you will serve," he said. Then he told the crowd about the choice he and the members of his household will be making. "As for me and my family, we shall serve the Lord." Today, many of us wish our entire country would follow God's laws. Wouldn't it be nice if schools taught children to honor God and our laws directed us to live in a godly manner? But that's not the way things always turn out, unfortunately. People who follow God often feel like their faithfulness to his commands demands that they stand apart from the crowd. Declaring undying obedience to God often means declaring yourself out to the mainstream. Despite your best efforts, you may not be able to interest your neighbors in your faith or convince your city council to honor God. But at least you and your family can serve the Lord with all your hearts. So choose today whom you will serve. You can either serve the world or you can serve God. And I'm pretty sure the best bet is serving God. Because when you serve God, of course, it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows. No, there's going to be trials and there's going to be pushback. But by the grace of God and when we cling to God, we can overcome and conquer anything. And by Jesus' blood, we can conquer anything. So make a decision now while you still can, and while you still have the liberty to. And I promise you that God, and just watch what God can do in your life and in your house, in your home.